Hey, lovely listeners, and a huge welcome to sqillNChill, the podcast where creativity and opportunity collide. Brought to you by sqillsite.com, I'm your host, Laila, and in each episode, we dive into the inspiring topics that can enrich the world of freelancing and entrepreneurship. Whether you're looking to showcase your talent or connect with top professionals, sqillsite.com is your platform to thrive without any commission fees. Let's discover together how you can turn your passion into profit. Stay tuned. Let's get started. The world of work is undergoing a revolution, a remote revolution. It's a seismic shift that's changing how we view the traditional 9-to-5 grind. And let's face it, who hasn't daydreamed about ditching the daily commute and working in pajamas? But remote work isn't just about comfort. It's become a symbol of personal freedom and a happier, more balanced life. So why is remote work not just a fleeting phase, but a growing trend? The magic words are happiness, flexibility, and time management. These aren't just buzzwords. They are real benefits that employees and freelancers are experiencing right now. Happiness in the workplace isn't just about having a good time. It's also about being in control of your environment. It's about being trusted to manage your workload without being micromanaged. And remote work ticks all those boxes, leading to more content and fulfilled professionals who can tailor their workday to their personal and family needs. And with this remote uprising comes the beauty of flexibility. Imagine a day where you can start your work whenever you want, take breaks at your leisure, and still get your tasks done. It's about working smart, not just hard. This flexibility means you get to manage your time effectively, blending work and personal life in a way that suits you best. You can slide in a workout, pick up the kids from school, or whip up a meal without compromising work commitments. Time management becomes an art form in remote work. With no commute and minimal external distractions, those precious hours in the day can be dedicated to producing high-quality work, self-care, or pursuing new hobbies. And let's be honest, we all could use a bit more me time. In a nutshell, the rise of remote work is like a win-win game where everyone's a winner. Employees get to live their lives with more joy and less stress, and employers get a more efficient and dedicated team. It's a reflection of a modern society that values mental health and work satisfaction as much as productivity and success. So, as we embrace this remote revolution, we're not just saying goodbye to cubicles and office politics, we're saying hello to a new era of work, one that puts our well-being at the forefront. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this digital nomad lifestyle and all it brings to the table, right here on sqillNChill, brought to you by the thought leaders at sqillsite.com. You know, the old saying, location, 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 has a whole new meaning in today's world. Remote work has shattered the invisible shackles that once bound us to specific zip codes and cramped city apartments. It's about choosing your own adventure, about finding that dreamy cottage by the lake or bustling your way through the city life without sacrificing your career. Let's chat about this geographical freedom. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves instead of wailing sirens, or being able to take your kids to school every morning because you're not commuting 2 hours a day. This isn't a holiday brochure. It's the reality remote work offers. Fancy shifting to a countryside with a lower cost of living? Go ahead. Or perhaps moving closer to family without worrying about job opportunities. That's on the table too. And then there's the money aspect. Sweet, sweet savings. Working from home means kissing goodbye to the daily grind of traffic, the endless fuel costs, and those nerve-wracking public transport adventures. But it's not just employees who are saving their pennies. Businesses are also getting a cut of the financial pie. Think reduced overheads, no need for sprawling office spaces, and lower utility bills. Here's a little story for you. Meet Sarah. She swapped her shoebox apartment in the city for a spacious home in the suburbs. No more eye-watering rent. Instead, she's investing in a veggie garden. And then there's Carlos. He ditched his 3-hour commute, and now he's using that time to learn guitar, something he's always wanted to do. So whether it's Sarah's green thumb savings or Carlos tuning into new skills, it's obvious that remote work is not just changing where we work, but how we live. It's rewarding us with a richer life, padded pockets, and a view out the window that isn't just another concrete jungle. Welcome to the era where your home office can be just about anywhere, and your bank account is all the happier for it. Doesn't that just sound like the kind of freedom we've all been searching for? Let's tackle a topic today that's quite the hot potato, isn't it? Productivity and remote work. Some folks imagine remote workers lounging in their PJs, sandwich in hand, Netflix on mute. But surprise, surprise, that's more myth than fact. Studies actually show that remote workers may just be outperforming their office counterparts. No. Seriously, let's dive into this. Research is flipping the script on the old belief that if you're not seen in the office, you're probably slacking. It turns out remote employees are often more productive. Why? Well, think about it. At home, you can design a workspace that's just for you, free from the buzz and interruptions that are part and parcel of office life. There's a certain kind of magic in having the autonomy to create your own work sanctuary. Now, it's not just about environment. Flexibility plays its part too. The ability to set hours that suit your internal clock can be a game changer. You know what I mean if you're a night owl being forced to chirp like an early bird at 9 a.m.? Not everyone is primed for peak performance at the same time. With remote work, whether you're an early riser or a midnight maven, you can tackle tasks when you're sharpest. And get this, remote work can sometimes mean working more, not less. Now, I'm not advocating for no breaks. Rest is crucial. But think about it. How many times have we heard about remote workers logging on earlier and switching off later? It's about those pesky commutes vanishing. No more getting stuck in traffic or squished in the subway like a sardine. That time saved can now be invested in work or, well, enjoying life. A Stanford study, one often cited in the corridors of remote work conversations, found a staggering 13% increase in productivity among remote workers. What's more, these workers also reported improved work satisfaction, and attrition rates dropped by 50%. Huge, right? Happy workers sticking around longer and getting more done, kind of like finding a unicorn in your backyard. But let's keep it balanced. Remote work isn't without its challenges. Working from anywhere means staying self-motivated, disciplined, and let's not forget the labyrinth that is time management. Yet, with the right mindset and some trusty tools to keep us on track, many make it work. Literally. And before you think it's all cobwebs and tumbleweeds for traditional offices, let's be clear. There will always be a need for shared physical workspaces. I mean, nothing truly replaces that face-to-face magic that happens sometimes. But hey, remote work opens up possibilities we can't ignore, possibilities that are proving their worth every productivity stat-packed day. Picture this. You're a company with a mission to innovate, to be the game changer in your industry. But here's the catch. Your perfect candidate isn't across the street, they're across the globe. That's where the beauty of remote work comes into play. It's not just a shift in where we work, it's an expansion of who we work with. This is talent liberation at its finest. Let's talk diversity and inclusion, the workforce version. Traditional office jobs force companies to fish in the local talent pond, but why limit ourselves? Remote work blows the pond into an ocean, giving companies access to a rich and diverse pool of skills and experiences from every corner of the world. Think about it. Cultural diversity brings in different perspectives, fresh ideas, and new problem-solving techniques. These are the seeds of innovation, right? Companies that capitalize on this diversity are the ones pushing boundaries and leading the charge. It's not just about filling a position, it's about bringing together a team that can look at challenges from every angle and come out on top. And hey, this isn't just great for companies, it's a win for talent too. No longer do you have to be in Silicon Valley to work for a tech giant or live in New York City to collaborate with a top marketing firm. Remote work democratizes opportunities, allowing those with the skills and drive to contribute, no matter if their desk is in a high-rise or at a beachside cafe in Bali. This is where company culture takes a leap forward. It's evolving from a one-size-fits-all to a rich tapestry that reflects a global village. When we talk about company culture in a remote work setting, we're embracing flexibility, autonomy, and the value of results over sheer office presence. It's about cultivating a culture that's inclusive and encourages every team member to bring their A game, their unique backgrounds, and their personal strengths to the table. Still skeptical about managing a team sprinkled across time zones? Technology's got our backs. With the right tools and a mindset shift, the virtual office can be just as connected as the physical cubicle farm, if not more. Plus, fostering a culture where every voice is valued, where each team member can contribute no matter where they are, that's the kind of environment where loyalty, creativity, and productivity thrive. As we ride the wave of remote work, it's clear as day. This is a tectonic shift in the work landscape. It's not just changing lives, it's changing how business is done. We'll see companies becoming more dynamic, more innovative, and more inclusive. And that, my friends, is a future worth logging into. All right, let's chat about how the ever adaptable realm of remote work caters to our unique personalities and work styles. Think about it. We all march to the beat of our own drum, right? Some of us thrive in the quiet sanctuary of our home office, while others are energized in the buzzing atmosphere of a coffee shop or co-working space. This is where remote work jumps in, like a chameleon, changing to fit your color. For the introverts out there, the calm and controlled environment of home can be a sanctuary. You can dial down the sensory overload, focus without the chatter and ruckus of an open-plan office, and hey, those spontaneous team-building exercises won't catch you off guard. It's your space, your rules. You can turn off your camera during video calls if that's what makes you comfortable, or take breaks when you need them without feeling eyeballs judging your every move. On the flip side, extroverts. I see you might be missing the water cooler chit-chat and the energy of colleagues brainstorming around you. But guess what? Remote work doesn't have to clip your social butterfly wings. Co-working spaces offer the perfect middle ground, providing that sense of community and networking opportunities while you still get to control when and where you immerse in the buzz. And then there's everyone in between. Maybe you like a mix of serenity and social vibes. The beauty of remote work is that it's like your personal work concierge, tailoring your environment to how you perform best. Adjust your schedule to blend in gym time, enroll in that midday pottery class, or even just make sure you're home when the kids barrel through the door after school. This personalization touches more than just where we punch the digital time clock. It can actually ramp up our job satisfaction. Feeling comfortable in our work environment, be it a quiet corner or a shared workspace, can lead to better focus, higher quality work, and dare I say, actually enjoying what we do. Now, the real trick to this custom fit approach is communication. Being clear about what you need with your team or your boss can set the foundations that let this whole flexible work thing really well work. Remember, the ultimate goal isn't just about making do. It's about molding a work lifestyle that not only complements, but enriches your life. And when we reach that sweet spot, sky's the limit. So whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or a bit of both, remote work is not one size fits all. It's one size fits you. And that, my friends, is the secret ingredient to creating a job where you don't just show up, you show off. As we come to the end of today's conversation on Skill and Chill, it's clear that the revolution remote work has started is far from over. It's reshaping not just our daily schedules, but rewriting the whole playbook on what a career can look like. Thanks to the magic cocktail of advancing technology and shifting cultural norms, the world of work is becoming more accessible, more equitable, and heck, a whole lot more interesting. Imagine a world where your office could be a beachfront in Bali or your cozy home in Vermont. That's not a pipe dream. It's the reality for a growing number of folks. As collaboration tools get slicker and our comfort with virtual meetings gets second nature, hiring the best talent from around the globe is the new normal. Companies are no longer fishing in a small pond, but have the entire ocean at their disposal. So what's the real future of remote work? It's a workforce that's more diverse, dynamic, and balanced than ever before. We're talking about increased productivity, lower overheads, and folks living their best lives without the grind of a 9-to-5 in a cubicle. And it's not just about the now. It's setting the stage for generations to come, shaping career paths that are as varied as the individuals walking them. This shift isn't temporary, it's revolutionary. We're moving towards a world where work adapts to our lives, not the other way around. And that, my friends, is something to look forward to. So there it is. The remote work lifestyle isn't just a passing fad. It's the blueprint for a brighter, more accommodating future in the workforce. And just like that, we've reached the end of another episode here at Skill and Chill. Big thanks to all of you for tuning in and taking this deep dive with us. If today's conversation inspired you to take the next step in your career, head over to sqillsite.com and create your professional profile today. At sqillsite.com, we empower you to connect directly with clients, keep 100% of your earnings, and manage your projects your way. Don't forget, sqillsite.com is more than just a marketplace. It's a community where your creativity has no limits. Join us at sqillsite.com and let's make great things happen together. Until next time, stay chill and keep on skillin'.